About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
A nice throw by the rookie from LSU, and he's got his team a first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On second down, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. Daniels to throw on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Another run here for Robinson. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. They'll look to run with Eckler. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Finding room across midfield. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. Throwing on second down, Stroud. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Daniels gonna throw again. He keeps it himself. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Here's Daniels. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 14-3 is the score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. In motion now, it's Collins. The give, running right. It is Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
To throw is Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll begin with first and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. He'll find his receiver, Chris Moore. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll run with Robinson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Joe Mixon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
They run over center with Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Second down and 8. To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Commanders about to send this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
Anytime you decide to drop back to pass this deep in your own territory, that quarterback has to have a clock in his head. Get the ball out of my hand. In this case, checks it down to his back, picks up a nice gain, gives the offense a little breathing room.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On first down, it's Stroud. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Now Stroud. Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud in trouble, and down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are able to get it back within a score. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to take over just before the half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Right back to Moore, another grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Commanders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Stroud to throw here on first down. Working free downfield, it's Kirk. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On second down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
A second down throw for Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd and a yard. He'll give it to Eckler on the option. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Daniels. This one out to Moore. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll go play action here with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention, and oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
Gonzalez now for the point after. He's got it, and the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Here's Mixon. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw, Stroud. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. And he'll have a Commander's first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Daniels. That's caught. It's the tight end, Siddick. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Samuel, gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the 4th quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a designed run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
the Texans offense. And their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. First down for Houston.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the two needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Quick hitting slant there. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They look to run with Mixon. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Samuel going to see what he can do. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A give for Eckler, running right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A give, and here comes Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Houston, good night, everyone.